Stick shed. Let's make hockey great again. Stick shed. Let's make hockey great again.
Welcome to the Stick Shed, your new podcast all about Ulster hockey, presented by your hosts, the PV3. Dave, tell us about what will be on today's episode.
Well, today the nominations have been flying in. Thanks to everyone who's been in touch. We're going to announce the winners of our PV3 Awards. So that's all coming up. We've got a tournament review of our Parkview's tournament, Mixed Sevens tournament last week. And we've got our first instalment of Which Pitch. Johnny Harper is somewhere in the country. And we're going to get a phone call from him and we're going to see which of us can guess which pitch he is at.
Stick shed.
We've had a busy month, even though the season's over. Pete, you've had some really good news, haven't you?
Yeah, I got a new stick.
Woohoo! What did you go for?
Got it. Well, I know a lot of speculation about who I'm sponsored by and stuff. I actually picked up this really cool sponsorship off Griffin, and it's where you pay your own money to Griffin, and then you get the stick.
Right, okay.
Like, radical sponsorship.
So is that 0%?
No.
Sponsorship?
I think, like, you get the stick.
Yeah.
That's the sponsorship.
I mean, we had some good offers. Shall we just say we had some good discounted offers for sponsorship this year with 50, 60%. And then Pete just decides to go on the end of year sale and just buys one himself.
Probably better than the discount we were getting.
Probably. So
Okay.
Yeah, but
60%.
yeah, definitely managed to bang in a couple of goals there at the tournament the weekend. So far so good.
Class.
So yeah, thanks to Griffin for accepting my money and giving me a stick.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm still on the lookout for a stick myself.
Yeah.
Thinking there might be some sponsorship for underachieving athletes that I might get use of, or else just
a sponsorship for wee fellas.
if anyone's getting a new stick and wants to donate it, I'm happy to take. Dave, what do you think?
My stick. This is the stick shed, I suppose.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, I'm playing with the Adidas V24 Comp 2 at the minute.
See much pitch time with that this year?
Not a lot, to be fair. For anyone who doesn't know, we had a great pre-season last year. Really psyched.
Shape
really
of our lives, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah. And was really excited about the season ahead, especially the Intermediate League, and we're getting promoted and everything. And first match, first half we were really under the cosh against Downpatrick, and our halftime team talk was a bit rousing. So we were basically told that we're not giving enough. It was like, are you really giving 100%? Can you really be honest about it? I'm like, I was putting a shift in anyway, but I sort of felt I had to up it anyway. Ended up going for a ridiculous 50-50 against a machine of a man.
It reminded me of Rikishi, if anyone remembers the wrestler from the W. Rikishi, yeah.
And I just bounced off him and broke my collarbone, and that was me for most of the season, from September right through to January.
The moral of the story, really, folks, is just give 70%.
All the time.
Be happy with it, yeah.
And yeah, that's it.
So yeah, not a lot of pitch time for the stick, but yeah.
But some great videos out of it. Have a look.
What's happened, Dave?
Got a broken collarbone.
Oh, jeepers. Did we win?
Oh, Stephen.
Stick shed.
Got a call, folks. We've got a call.
Who could it be? Hello and welcome to the Stick Shed. Who's calling?
Hi, it's Johnny here.
Johnny Harper.
Yes.
So each week, guys, we're going to be doing an instalment of Which Pitch. So we'll be asking questions to Johnny to try and figure out which pitch in Ulster he's at. So we'll ask him certain questions, and then whoever can guess will be the winner of Which Pitch. And we'll be keeping a tally throughout the podcast to see who wins. So we'll get it kicked off. Stephen, do you want to ask Johnny the first question?
Yeah. Johnny, is your pitch in a city?
It is not in a city.
Not in a city.
Yeah, so Johnny, what would you say the pitch is, or the place that the pitch is, what is it most known for? Does it have any famous delicacies?
I'd say it's most known for its nightlife.
Nightlife. Interesting.
Does the pitch, is there one pitch or more than multiple pitches on the site?
Good question.
Oh, good question. One pitch.
Ooh.
One pitch.
One pitch is all it takes.
Can you see the jet centre from the pitch?
You cannot see the jet
That
centre.
was very focused there.
I thought it was.
Yeah.
So it's not Armagh then. Would the pitch be located at a school?
It is not a school pitch.
Does the club that uses this pitch have more than one men's team?
They do.
Okay.
Johnny, what would you say the score would be if Parkview played this team?
The first 11,
First
Yeah.
11, yeah.
I would not like to speculate. It could be
Ballpark.
certainly be double figures.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
For the opposition.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
To be sure.
Yes.
That narrows it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, to clarify that.
Yeah.
So that's every club in Ulster we could be looking at here.
Apart from Dunpatrick. I'm ready to give a guess, but it's you.
You go for it.
Would you be able to see any wildlife from this pitch?
Wildlife.
Wildlife, talking farm animals.
You get the occasional dog walker walking along the far side of the pitch. Usually maybe a few fishermen could be out and about as well.
Johnny?
If you're guessing you're wrong, Dave, you're out.
I know. It's a big gamble. Johnny, is your pitch Banbridge?
I'm standing at Havelock Park. They're absolutely.
Oh, which pitch? Congratulations. Very
The
good.
first one.
Very
Well
good.
done.
Very good.
Well, Johnny, thanks so much.
No problem.
And safe travels home. That's a big drive now for you.
It's a big trek. It's a big trek now to be sure.
Cheers.
Right.
Good man, Johnny.
See you next
Talk
time.
to you soon, mate.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Well done, Dave. Very impressive. Havelock pitch
Smash
down there at Banbridge.
Yeah.
How'd you get that? What was the clue that gave it away?
Just that they were going to absolutely hammer us. There's
Ah,
only a few
okay.
clubs that could really do that. So.
Nightlife Banbridge, the coach, of course. Classic. Classic.
Yeah.
What do you think the score would be against Banbridge?
Banbridge.
First.
I don't know.
In the first half, or
I'd know in classic Parkview style would turn up probably with 9 men, maybe a 64-year-old, you know,
Big Baz.
big Baz.
Back line, average age of 74.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would go for a solid 17-1. 17-1.
We'd like to get that one.
I think they would like to give us that one as well.
Yeah. Nice one. Well, cheers to that, Johnny. Boys, all the best for that next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pitch,
1-0
Dave
to
takes
me.
the early lead.
Brilliant.
Stick shed.
So last Saturday we had our last Saturday Parkview Hockey Club hosted the first inaugural Thompson Memorial Sevens mixed tournament, and what a day! Unbelievable.
My head's
What
still
else?
recovering, jeepers.
It was class.
Great. Yeah. I mean, we put a team in the PV3 Select where we had a few fans who we gave the opportunity to play with us, which was fantastic. And to be honest, we didn't really think we would get anywhere. We'd maybe win one match, but actually we only lost one match and ended up coming runners up in the plate after going to running. So
Yeah.
great day,
Yeah,
great day for us. Thanks to Sophie, Ollie, Danielle, and Sarah who were part of the team,
We're the better players in the team.
and Jenny.
Yeah, and Jenny, just rocking up last minute.
The only concerning thing is that Jenny returned her PV3 t-shirt,
Yeah, don't know.
but she doesn't want to play for us again. Is that what that means?
So there's a space in the team
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
you.
next year we'll be looking out for a new girl to come and play with the PV3. We can't promise much hockey ability, but we can promise bants and laughs.
Loads of it. Skills
Lots
and
of
feet.
that. Yeah,
Mhm.
check it, cuz.
Yeah. And who do you think were the standout performers, Pete?
Yeah, I definitely have to give a big shout out to Ollie Patterson.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Pat.
Definitely, he won
Oh,
player of the
Pat.
tournament, actually playing for the PV3.
Yeah.
Young man with a solid head and his shoulders. I thought he was fantastic all day. If we
Mhm.
didn't have Ollie at the back there, roaming about, I dread to think where we would have been actually.
I mean,
So-
such an encouraging guy as well.
Yeah, I made my first tackle of the year, I would say, all year. And
First
Ollie,
clean one.
Ollie really made me feel like I was a really good hockey
Yeah.
player.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible guy. What would you say was the standout moment for you from the tournament, Dave?
That's a tough one. I mean, it was nice to be a part of the final. Probably
Yeah.
there were moments during that final. I kept thinking we were all knackered, and I kept thinking we're unlikely to be in a final again for quite a while. I just kept thinking, this is my moment. This is it.
Yeah.
Can't let John Young score, and he didn't.
He didn't score. Yeah. Big shout out to Sophie there. She was fantastic in the final.
Yeah.
Some unbelievable saves.
Some other standout players. Number 6 for Lauren, big man at the back. Did a
Gee,
really
he
good
was a
job.
brick wall, wasn't he?
Couldn't get it past him.
Awful.
Yeah. Be good if we knew his name, but number 6 for
Number
Lauren.
6.
Yeah. Okay.
Check it.
The other guy, the big tall guy from the Rosie Bothams, was pretty good.
No, occasionally United.
Occasionally United.
Yes.
Yeah, he was good.
Good player.
Scored a screamer, I heard.
Some
Yeah.
serious skills on that guy. I think
Yeah.
we're going to try and get him for skills
Yeah.
repeat next year.
I mean, I think if we were allowed to score reverse shots, we would have been in with a chance of winning the whole tournament. I think because you weren't allowed to reverse shoot in the matches that really
we are known
didn't
for
help us,
reversing.
you know.
Reversing.
I mean, after my tutorial that time, yeah.
But yeah, all in all, good tournament, good day.
And
Everyone's a winner.
it was all to raise money for NI Chest Heart Stroke. Sorry.
Yeah, so I think we've raised about £1,800 so
I think
far.
it's over,
yeah,
over
over
2,000.
Over 2,000 now.
2043 was the last I saw.
If you still want to contribute to that, you can find a link somewhere around this video, hopefully. Who knows?
Yeah.
It'll be there somewhere. And please do give to a good cause.
Yeah.
Stick Shed.
Yeah, so now on the podcast, the very anticipated, it's been going on now for a few weeks and it's been coming flying in, are the PV3 Awards. We just want to give a big shout out to Honest Inspiration. They have sponsored these awards. So big thanks to those guys, and if you want to check out their event, we'll be giving you a link for that later on as well.
Yeah.
But thank you so much, guys, really appreciate it. Dave, you're going to present the very
Yeah.
first PV3 Award ever. Very exciting.
So what a season. What a season. I mean, as Parkview, we've had lots of ups and downs, lots of great moments. Pete scored against Antrim. That's a
remember
standout
that,
performance
yeah.
for me. Yeah, it's been great. But the first, what was it?
Top goal scorer in the cup.
Top goal scorer in the cup with one. The first award that we'd like to present or announce today is for the goal of the season, and it wasn't Pete's goal against Antrim, although that was nice. This goal was scored against CI in the Intermediate League, and did you?
Yeah, asking this.
Oh, good lads! It wasn't you. This goal, well, it goes to Glenn Whitten, and Glenn, it was a guy, Mark Menteith, is that who it was? Nominated Glenn's goal, and it sounds very, very similar to one he scored against us.
Standard of a goal scorer. That guy.
So Glenn, this is for your goal against CI. Basically, what we gather is picked up the ball, top of the D, drove in hard to the left hand side, and just reversed it from the tightest of angles, smacked it in the roof of the net. So Glenn, very well
done, mate.
deserved.
Very good.
It's all yours.
Reminds me of my goal against CI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a cracker, Steve. Absolutely. Maybe next year we'll win goal of the season for PV3. Our next award is the funniest moment of the year. Now some people would say playing for Parkview is just funny in itself, but there's been plenty of funny moments this year. We've had a few ourselves with some of our own teammates. Mark Rossbottom, especially thinking of you, nearly losing your stick up there in Saintfield. Maybe you'll regrip that better next year. But this year it goes to one of the funniest videos we have ever seen, and it's from my own hometown actually, Armagh, and well, we'll just say there was an unfriendly mate on the pitch, and we'll let the video do the talking.
Let's check it.
Yeah, so congratulations to Armagh Hockey
Well
Club,
done, Armagh.
really well deserved, although I don't know what you did much yourself, but yeah, well done.
Super. Now, on to a really prestigious award, one that could have gone to a lot of people, I'm sure we all agree.
Yeah.
The PV3 Supporter of the Year. And after a number of votes that weren't actually checked or counted by us, just to make sure it was all above board, the PV3 Supporter of the Year went to someone who has come to a lot of our matches, who has supported us, cheered,
a lot of rainy
Yeah,
matches as well.
Really persevered. Really.
They tended to choose the really rainy fixtures to go to.
Didn't complain all that much. And that
You tried that.
award goes to Amy Roundtree. Congratulations,
Amy.
Amy. We'll maybe get an
Well
interview
done.
with you later. But for now, congratulations. Well done.
Nice one. Next award was given to the unsung hero, and again we had quite a few nominations of good clubs people. So we had coaches and umpires and lots of top heroes. But this one goes to a goalkeeper. It goes to someone who had a very difficult season because they kept losing. But there was a key turning point in the season. This is the one.
This is the one. I
This
remember
is
it
the
well.
one.
Hashtag this.
You'll remember that well. The Ards ladies, fantastic supporters of the show, and Naomi McKnight is so well deserving of this as an unsung hero.
I think we have a clip actually of her making
Check
an
out
outrageous save, yeah.
some of her highlights. Here we go. Bam.
So the next award actually is a very prestigious award, the PV3's Player of the Year, and we came up against some unbelievable opposition this year. Probably didn't help that we were playing in Junior 5 last year and we've been bumped up to the Intermediate League. But a lot of the teams we played had some fairly standout players, a lot of good goal scorers, a lot of good defenders, but we have decided as a three actually to give it to someone who we just think A is a top bloke, but B was just a really great player in the midfield, and he played for the league champions this year, and he just made the team tick. It was so hard. Dave and I tried marking in one game.
You should be marking 12 and 14 and 16 though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Aye.
Sorry, but this guy had us in his pocket all day. Could do anything. I think we might actually still be there. I don't know if this is really me sitting here. But the PV3 Player of the Year can only go to one guy, and that is to Ballynahinch's own Stuart Hunter. Well done, mate. Big fan of the PV3 as well, we know that. So here's looking at you, kid. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, all the best next year in the new league.
Yeah, definitely.
Congratulations, Ballynahinch, Stuart Hunter. Our next award goes to, our last award goes to the most dead-on opponent this year. Again, we had lots of nominations from you for this award, but we felt that it could only really go to one person from our side of things, and that is to Ballynahinch Hockey Club. So there you are, Stuart Hunter, you've got 2 awards from the PV3.
Collection.
Yeah, it's not like he's won enough already.
There's a quadruple, there's another one for you.
But I mean, we went down to Ballynahinch at the start of the season and we only had 10 men, 2 of them were over 60, 3 of them were over 60, and Ballynahinch decided that they'd play 10 men too. Not that it made much of a difference, we still lost 13-0, but they are a really dead-on opponent, always up for a chat and coming back to the club afterwards.
And humble in victory as well.
Victory.
That's a big thing.
Yeah.
We've been in the end of quite a few defeats this year, and Ballynahinch just were nice about it.
So,
Yeah, dead on.
Ballynahinch.
Top lads.
Definitely, I'm from the PV3, Ballynahinch. Good luck next year. We
totally.
really mean it. Hopefully you guys can go and do the business up in the Premier League.
And we'll
be
hopefully
watching.
see you there next season.
Yeah.
Hopefully catch you on the podcast soon as well. Be great to have you boys on.
Yeah. So next week we are back for more hockey chat, where we will be continuing with Which Pitch, where hopefully Pete, you and me can...
Dave was unbelievable this week.
Smashed it.
Well, don't worry. Have you been to the coach before?
I've never been to Banbridge before.
Yeah, so hopefully it's not... Hopefully it's a simple one next week.
Yeah, we're going to have our first ever interview on the show as well.
Yeah.
So looking forward to that.
And we'll also be looking at we're going to bring in a new segment called Rule or Fool. I don't know about you guys, but I mean I'm only quite new to hockey, but I don't really know many of the rules still. So there's some new rules coming out. Just been released. So next week we're going to be sort of looking at, do we know most of the rules, or we'll be looking at are some of the rules fake or real? Who knows?
And I'm sure we'll be able to share some funny stories about times where we haven't understood the rules at all.
Clarified with the umpire.
Most times.
Yeah.
So if you're an umpire out there and want to share some rules with us,
Way in,
please do
yeah.
send some,
Please do.
send some in.
Folks, thanks so much for joining us for the Stick Shed. It's been a pleasure, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Check it, cuz.
Stick Shed.
Oh, that was good.
Let's make hockey great again. Stick Shed.